run with Harris out of the shotgun. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And some room to work. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Harris running straight ahead. And some strong running there as he's down. So far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that
touchdown! And a great play there. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Setting up the screen, Harris. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time was well for a solid gain.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his target, Harris. Gets through and now an opening. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
After the carry, defense.
So flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
10-7 our score after 1. Right?
Here we go. Hawk 70.
1st down, and they go back to Harris. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. On the give, this is Harris. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll set up a throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Back to throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Bears. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. He's going to cover him like a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
101 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Now a 2nd and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now 3rd down and 7. On the draw, it's Harris. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Looking to throw. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Rolling to his right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. Stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Brandon, nothing short of a shocker here. I mean, this is pretty close to chip shot range. Most kickers, they're going to hit the top.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep here for Mooney. That's going to be intercepted. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to let it go again. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Let's go now. Hop 70, hop 70.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle is the lineman, Perrion Winfrey. Officially. Last run, they'll try again, 2nd and 10. They run again with Harris. 115 yards rushing for him now to this point.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? Try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. They'll try and run for it. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. More the motion man right. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll drop to throw. They fights him, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this deep.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my good. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They'll run. Here's Harris. And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go play action here on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he's going to get across midfield. Territory. The offense on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. 2nd and 4. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Chicago! They'll start on the ground with Harris. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now this throw caught left side. Down the left sideline. They tried to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
And they take a knee. Second down, goal to go.
70 Lions. Check, Bobcat. Check, Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. Go.
He'll look to throw. Out on the hit, but complete. A lot of of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Harris. Push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive. And this is caught. Touchdown. Well, this fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the Pats.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move. First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense for the Vikings, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. On the move to his left. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And this will be a Vikings 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Trouble, 38. Hunt.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings 1st down as he'll get this up past the 45. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 23 yards the pickup there. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10. Down at the 31. A quick throw there is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
2nd and 11. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Wow, that ball is not through, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Back to throw here. That is caught, and he is going to have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they get fouled there on 4th and 3. Harris running straight ahead, and only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. The Bears at 9-3 here on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
23 yards on the play. They'll set up a throw. Got his man, and it's caught for Chicago. Touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
They'll look to throw here. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know it's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have retaken the lead. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Next to score, Vikings 10, Bears 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third, and he loses the football a second time. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. Well, remember, he had a fumble earlier in this first half and got saved, but no such saving here. It's a turnover.
Yeah, and as a coach and as a teammate, you're hoping that he learned from the first one. There was a lesson there, but obviously he doesn't have enough focus in order to lose it a second time. That simply can't happen if you're trying to win a game.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. But they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Here we go. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards.
First and goal, Minnesota.
Down.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Drill, 52.
They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the one.
When this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
They'll go with the keeper. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the one. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's third down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. T.J. Edwards in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. And his kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on fourth and goal anyway, but the sack on third down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn them yet another first down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
He'll look to throw. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
2nd and 5. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. Touchdown! Turnover. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 9 now. And he's got this to Jefferson. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And they have a first down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Hands it off out of the gun. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. As the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Bears 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. We'll get this complete downfield to commit. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Bears 14.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just the series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, woo!
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Now back to throw. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. That makes it a longer kick, and it might push him out of his range.
Change your mechanics, too, probably, because that normal, comfortable swing you take at it, now you muscle up for it, and maybe it changes your accuracy.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 78 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They'll look to throw here on first down. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down. And they'll try to run the option here. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, very huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Bears! Cole Kmet from 8 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead. Boswell for the extra point. And that one puts them on top here in the third. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they can't bring him down. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
At their 49-yard line.
Back to throw here. And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of him, it's low and incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
They'll drop the throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Nice third down conversion at even 20 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And room there to work it inside the 25. 103 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 24 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. On play action, they'll throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. First down, and they go back to Harris.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Finding room at midfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second down and 6 now. Here's Bajan.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Play action. Now Bajan.
They'll roll him out right. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Harris. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. 40 yards.
And the Vikings are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, Bajan. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Open man here is Scott, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ready? 60 bison, 60 bison. Bronco switch, take go.
Now a give, running left is Harris. And this time not quite to the 30, it'll be down at the 31-yard line. 114 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st and 10, it's Bajan. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Sliding out of the pocket. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
They run for it with Harris. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. After the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space. Taken down right at the 10. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Throwing now, Bajan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Touchdown! Najee Harris from 10 yards out. And the Bears have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth the flag. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Here we go.
And the Vikings first down.
10 cycles.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. They're going to look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there.
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try.
Here we go.
So first and 10 after a big mistake on fourth down with a penalty. They'll look to throw here. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3.
22 needle.
14-yard line.
Ready?
Back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. They'll come up now, third and 3. Try to take this home. They'll run. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And his kick here is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Here's first and 10. Back to throw.
He's got Mooney. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback